What is going on YouTube? Kronos here and welcome back to another Tower Fantasy video. So today we're going to be going over the new Aida cafe event that has popped up over on TOF post the 1.5, I guess, expansion, patch, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this. So if you guys are like me, when you pop this open, you were probably really confused, right? You didn't really understand what was going on here, what you're supposed to do. You guys can actually see that I have already done one of these and I don't want to say wasted it, but sort of not done it as optimally as I could. So essentially what this is you're going to get rotating customers. Essentially, you need to give them stuff based on what they like, right? And they kind of tell you a little bit about what they like. Each thing, I guess it's like what, two? I want to say it was three. I swore I saw three when I had Shiro before, because I had Shiro as my first one, and then, you know, Claudia's popped up. Shout out to all the guys who have pulled Claudia, by the way. Hopefully you guys are getting pretty lucky in your polls. We're going to be doing a few polls, not really for Claudia specifically, but with Artificial Island popping up, we should have some free polls to do on the standard banner, so we'll enjoy those. But we've gotten off topic. Essentially, she tells us a little bit about what she likes, right? But much like everything else that has already existed on these CN servers, this has already been figured out for us. So I will say, if you're someone who wants to figure this out for yourself, by all means, go ahead and go for it. Don't worry about this. You're just looking at what they say and you're trying to match up what they say to like the dishes they like. It's going to be a bit of guess and check on your end if that's what you want to do, but just know that there's a lot more actually involved with this as well, because you've got limited ingredients as well. So the first day, this is going to be kind of annoying because you haven't been killing these enemies with the event live, but if you've gone and done other things and then come back to this, you probably have a lot of these resources already and don't realize it. So there are new recipes that you're going to need. And these new recipes will actually require some of these limited items. And these only happen during the event, right? You probably see that, oh yeah, I've definitely hunted these, but I've never gotten these before. That's because it happens during the event only. So looking at what we see here, we've got a couple new recipes, or some of these we have to discover, which again, no discovery is really necessary when it's already been figured out. But some of these you have to discover, and you're probably wondering, where do I get these items from? Well, they actually come from other locations that you probably have farmed already. They just weren't during the event, right? For example, wild boar meat just comes from wild boars. I can say that I've had my best luck just farming the boars in the first area right around here, just in this area here. Just kind of looping around, killing some boars, and then, you know, swapping channels or having a friend help me swap channels, something along those lines. It wasn't too bad. Keep in mind, though, it's not a guaranteed drop from every boar, so you're gonna have to kill a couple of them to be able to get what you need. Let's see, what else do we have? You had sugar cubes, killing heirs of Aida. That wasn't too bad. Gathering fallen fruit. I just happened to gather fallen fruit as I was doing other stuff, so it gave me apples. That was pretty nice. Grapes is really easy. Ravagers are not hard to find. There's an entire like camp of them, basically the Ravager base up here on Raincaller Island. You can just run over the Ravager base and kill a ton of them and you're good to go. So the items you need to get aren't too bad, and they tell you exactly where to get them. So if you're ever curious, like, oh, where should I get these items? Where do I have to go for them? They straight up tell you where to get them in game, the best ways to get them. Like, say if you're someone who got unlucky and needs, let's see, you need salmon for a dish right now, right? I don't think salmon is, oh, flipping, is it this? Yeah, I don't think salmon can be gathered any other way outside of, yeah, you have to kill Sobek. So go kill Sobek and you'll get salmon. I believe like some people are getting up to 6 salmon that I've seen so far, so that's pretty cool. But so how do I know what to feed? This is going to be for people who just want to know what to do with this event itself. How do I know what to feed Claudia? So I've got this thing I'm going to link in the video description that just has basically all of the recipes, what the recipes are, what you need to make them all, and then bam, the actual thing you can use to get the max rewards for each person. So for Claudia, our max rewards are going to be 43. So we need to get roasted pig, a roasted suckling pig, a roasted chicken leg with vegetables, sea crab soup, apple cake, and honeyed fruit juice. Now keep in mind, not all of these are like event specific stuff. For example, this is not event specific and this isn't event specific, but these three are. I'm not sure if it's always the purple mat. It's looking like that so far. It looks like it's always the, oh nope, see, this is Huma and purple. She has purple yams and Snow Lotus, so it's not always the purple mat specifically. Yeah, and then there's nut tea down here. So yeah, it's not always that specifically. So don't worry about don't worry too much about losing out on your purple food. But for Claudia, it looks like I need these 3 items here. So let's pull back over into game and let's grab that. So main course, she wants roasted pig, so we'll grab that. We want roasted chicken legs. Drumsticks with veggies. It looks like there's some translation stuff going on there, but it's the same thing you can see based on the picture. Soup. She wants sea crab soup. We do have that, I believe. Yep, sea crab soup. Awesome. We just made apple cakes, so that's not too bad. Pretty easy to do. And then the last one is honeyed juice. Honey fruit juice. So there you go. We've got all of those here. Let's go ahead and gift her these. Now, if I've done this correctly, and I will even double check just to make sure. We have 33 points currently. If we do this correctly, we should get 43 points, which will put us at 76 exactly. 76 points. Perfect. So we went ahead and gave Claudia exactly what she wanted, the best we possibly could. She disappears, and then our next customer pops up. And it looks like, oh, this is the, wait, what's her name? SR characters. She's the healer chick, the SR healer girl. I forget what her actual name is, but let's take a look and see. When I see her name, I'll know it immediately. Let's see. Pepper, that's it, Pepper. So Pepper wants roasted turkey with apples, roasted chicken leg with vegetables, breakfast cereal, fruit cakes, and nut tea. I believe I have all of these things. I don't have any nut tea, actually. That's surprising. We're gonna have to grab some of that. I do believe we have fruit cake, so we got fruit cake. That's good. Breakfast cereal, I believe we're good there. Yep, we've got a breakfast cereal. And then have I made the roasted turkey with apples? I don't think I've made it, so I can show you guys a quick, easy way to make these things if you haven't made stuff and you're concerned about your resources. So one thing people don't always know about is there are these universal materials or universal ingredients when you're making food, where you don't have to RNG the food or use tons of copies of the good materials, right? So let's see, can I actually just make it already? Suckling pig, no. Okay, so I know I have the stuff to make it because I was getting turkey while I was farming, so I know I have the stuff to make it, I believe. It looks like it's just turkey plus, and we can look at this in game too, just to make sure. I think I might not have the, let's see. I may not have the recipe unlocked yet, but yeah, here we go. Turkey, lettuce, and mushroom, and it tells us we get turkey from killing hyenas, so very easy to get a hold of. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a single turkey. Actually, I'm gonna experiment a little bit for you guys, just so you guys don't have to waste your own resources on this, but we'll put a single turkey. Now what I would normally do is I'd probably throw a bunch of lettuce in here. Usually we're gonna put a single lettuce, and we're gonna put mushrooms in. We've got 800 mushrooms. Now, the one time this doesn't work out usually is if the item itself makes a different recipe, like too much of it makes a different recipe, it can kind of mess with it. So you gotta be careful. One thing people do tend to do very commonly is just throw water in here. Fills it up and tends to work, but let's see if that actually works. Sometimes it has to be part of the recipe for it to work. Yeah, see, in that situation, I made mushroom soup because I had water and then a bunch of egg and mushroom. So it's not a foolproof plan. It doesn't always work, and I kind of wanted to show that off really quick here. But let's do lettuce and mushroom. We have tons of both of these, so we're just gonna fill this up with lettuce and mushroom primarily. That should work in theory. Let's find out. We might need more turkey for that to actually pop through. There we go. No, actually, I think it didn't. I think that didn't work. I think that made roasted drumstick with veggies. Yeah. Wait, no, I have made roasted drumstick with veggies. Wait, hold on a moment. Hold on. Maybe I'm missing something here. What is that she wanted? I'm actually not gonna, yeah. Roasted turkey with apples. Hold on. I'm looking at the wrong thing, I think. That's my problem. Roasted turkey with apples. Roasted turkey with apples has to include apples, right? Oh, I see. Okay, so yeah, I was making the wrong recipe. That's my big issue there. I'm sure someone in the comments is like, you're making the wrong thing. What are you doing? So turkey, apples, potatoes, and it looks like broccoli. Yeah, I think that's broccoli. Okay, we got a ton of potatoes. Let's throw potatoes in here and see if we can just use that to fill it up. But TLDR, you don't have to use like the material you don't have very much of. Braised turkey with apples. There you go. So we made our limited food. Good to go. We've made one of them. Let's go ahead and go back and see. We need nut tea as well. Let's see if we can make our nut tea. We can make a nut tea very easily. Perfect. All right, and then I think we're good. I think we just need to go in and give this stuff to Pepper. So let's pop over to the Aida Cafe, and Pepper's maximum, I'll go ahead and show you guys really quick here. Pepper's max looks like is 42, so a bit about RNG, and it's roasted turkey with apples, roasted chicken legs with veggies, breakfast cereal, fruitcake, and nut tea. So we're gonna go ahead and give her those. And if this is all done correctly, we should have about 118. So Pepper wants roasted turkey with apples, braised turkey with apples, roasted chicken leg with vegetables, roasted drumstick with veggies, breakfast cereal, these translations though, fruit cake, and nut tea. 118, and we're good to go. I believe it's only 3 a day. Yep, closed. All right, cool. Yep. So 3 every single day. 13. So I guess, is that our time or is that server time? I'm not sure what that's actually supposed to be. But if it's our time, then that's going to pop up in like another hour for reset. So you can see the rewards here. Oh, I claim my rewards. That's cool. No biggie there. You can see the rewards here. Nothing too insane. Got got some polls. That's always nice. Got more polls. Some crystal chunks. Very nice. Oh, this is okay, cool. This is actually pretty dope. More polls. I'm going to save those up for later. More polls. And then the very end, it looks like it is just gift boxes. Oh, hang on. This is okay. So it's just there's literally gifts. So just gift boxes. So it looks like the biggest spot is going to be the 1,000 to get the title, and that's about it. After that is kind of like just if you're still doing the event, you're still doing the event. But that's about it, guys. I just wanted to go ahead and show this off to you guys because I know I was super confused when I first looked at it. Hopefully this helps someone out. If you guys have any questions, feel free to toss in the comments below. I will include the link to this Google Doc as well. So hopefully that helps anyone else out that might need to get hold of it. Like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe and keep up with more, guys, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Peace out.